it's a light day for your girl if she got on serum foundation. Like, she really ain't shaking and moving in the streets with a serum foundation on, okay? Like, which one you think more expensive?
I'm gonna say this one.
Why you say this one?
Cause the top.
I know.
Yeah, the top, yeah.
Thanks. Fine, B. Okay, well, y'all heard it here first. A straight man's opinion. Because, you know, it's Atlanta, you gotta specify.
Yeah.
I feel like if I went out with this in public, people like, ooh, your skin pretty. The kicker is, it comes in 20 shades. I think I got the 19th shade. But again, like I say, the color range is giving Anglo-Saxon realness. So where are the black people? And I feel like I look glowy. Like shiny.
But you're always glowing.
Bay one since day one. You better come with me. Girl, you heard Fine Babe's opinion? Girl, that is the review. Hey. Okay, are you ready? We're recording.
You don't gotta get ready.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Yeah. Okay, so. Okay, what do you think of this foundation? Come on.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Everything is all even all around.
Okay.
Integrated. Yeah.
So I have one foundation on one side, another one on the other side. Do you like a side better than another side? Also, do you see a difference? Like, think about, is one side shinier than the other, or is one side matter than the other? Is one side more, I don't know, just look better than the other? Or does one side look like more my skin tone than the other?
Yeah. Nah, everything is all even all around. There's not one side that stands out more than the other.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Such a man answer. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for that. Okay. So look.
It's all integrated.
It's all integrated. So these are the two different foundations I got on. So based on this, like, which one you think more expensive?
I'm gonna say this one.
Why you say this one?
Cause the top.
I know.
Yeah, the top, yeah. I was about to pull a wild card and say that one.
Okay, yeah. That's why I knew you was gonna say that again. It's just such a man's perspective.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else I want to ask you. So really, either side don't really look. They both look the same to you. Yeah, like, does one side look pinker than the other, or one look more yellow golden? I've had them for a while, so.
Nah, it's all like evenly distributed. Yeah, each side looks the same one. Each side, so you look good.
Okay.
Good.
Thanks. Fine, B.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You look good.
Okay.
It look like you know what you're doing.
Okay.
You know, it look like you know what you're doing. Yeah. All right. Well, let me. Can I get my hair back?
Oh, okay, get ready. Right. Thank you. Okay, well, y'all heard it here first. A straight man's opinion. Because, you know, it's Atlanta, you gotta specify.
Yeah.
On makeup. He said both sides look the same, even. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't feel like I look greasy or glowy?
Nah,
like
perfect.
Shiny?
No, this is perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at you. Wait a minute now.
You look spectacular. You look good. You look real good.
Okay, let me find out. You out here giving all these compliments. I just feel like I look glowy, but I mean in a nice way.
Hey, she ain't leave no crumbs. Yeah. Why you feel like it's like not evenly distributed?
Well, I feel like it is, but I feel like this side looks more golden than this. I think this side look pinker. But I will say, since I had it on for a while, they do kind of look a little bit the same, but and I feel like I look glowy, like shiny.
But you're always glowing.
Day one since day one. You better come with
it. You're always glowing.
You better come with it, always glowing. Okay. Hi guys, Naturelle Bombshell here and welcome to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to share my demo and review on the new Bareminerals Pure Serum Foundation. The kicker is it comes in 20 shades. I think I got the 19th shade. So there's that. Now I do have Bareminerals on one side, and I have a another serum foundation that I do love as well on the other side. Can you tell which one is which? Girl, we gonna get into it, okay? But you know, girl, you know I always like to give you a background on, you know, a look I create. Girl, this is a serum foundation, okay? Like with this look, girl, I'm going to the post office to check my mail. Like, check my P.O. box. I'm going to the pharmacy to refill a prescription. Like, you know, she ain't touching down and causing havoc with a serum foundation. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? Now, if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hey girl, hey. On my channel, I talk about beauty, fashion, lifestyle. Girl, my weight loss. Girl, she snatched. Okay, girl, I just had that surgery. Girl, not cosmetic surgery, girl. I had these fibroids removed. I know you saying, girl, she's talking about fibroids as the makeup foundation, but anyway, we women, we here. So stay tuned for a blog on that, or a vlog rather, about that. She to reclaim this womb, baby, okay? But anyway, girl, let me bring it back because I'm all off subject. What were we talking about? Oh, Bareminerals Serum Foundation. Okay, you know, me personally, serum foundations are not my personal preference because they just start out very radiant. For my skin tone, I'm normal to oily, and serum foundations, girl, give glowworm realness, okay? Gives, girl, shine bright like a diamond disco ball, you know, on somebody with very oily and radiant skin. But you know, the girls like serum foundations in the street, so we gonna get into it, into the review. What else I have to tell you? I did used to work at Bareminerals. However, I, you know, no longer work there. So this is not affiliated with the company. I purchased this with my own coin. Now, this foundation does remind me of a foundation that Bareminerals had, which was the Bare Skin Serum Foundation. Child, to me, that foundation was an oil and grease ball. They continued it, and now it seems to be reformulated. And I will say, I do like this formula versus that older formula, because the other one, girl, I mean, was liquidized Vaseline to me. But ironically, it did run more golden, so it would have been more color or tone friendly for, again, kind of like the golden, you know, brown girls like me. And so that's one feedback I would say with Bareminerals. Child, in product development, where are the black people? Where are the Afro Latinos? Where are the Pan Asians? Or where are the people of color with like a deep, you know, dark skin tone like mine that are golden and yellow? Because these pink undertones that are being created, like, I don't know these pink black people. Now, obviously, I have not explored the full diaspora of people of color, but I could just say, within what I see and what I know, most people in my shade, like just kind of like a brown, caramel, bronze color, have a golden or olive or warm undertone, not pink. Now, some girls that are darker than me, maybe chocolate girls, espresso, I see them with a darker, I mean, with a, you know, neutral or pink undertone or red undertone. But I'm just talking about my particular shade range, kind of like that, like I say, kind of like medium brown type of color. So that's the feedback I would give, like, as far as, like, you know, first off, my first impression. So I'm going to come back probably. I do have to run some errands today, girl. Like I say, it's a serum foundation, girl. She ain't touching down and causing havoc, you know. She not really doing nothing. It's a light day. My little friend guy, he was supposed to take me out, one of my little friends. So, but you know, to be honest, if I'm sitting up here looking like Disco Studio 59 and I'm glowing, like, I don't even know if I want to be that oily on a date, like looking like slick. But we'll see. I'm gonna get his opinion on it soon. get a man perspective. But girl, he a man, so you know they don't really be knowing. They be knowing, but they really don't be knowing. This is the look. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. So with the Bareminerals Pure Serum Foundation, this puts me in the mind of the Bare Skin Serum Foundation they used to have, which they discontinued. To me, that was very like oily, greasy. It was not my preference when I worked there. They were starting to phase that one out, and they were focusing more on their Gen Nude launches in line and the BAREPRO lines, which to me are my favorite lines from Bareminerals, because they were very woman of color friendly. So whoever was doing the product development on those lines, I'm gonna need y'all to bring them back, okay? Because these new colors, I'm just telling you, Bareminerals, they not hitting. Formulations and performance, they are good with the product, but like I said, if it's not working with my skin tone or my undertone, performance really means nothing to me. Okay, so I'm going to do the Bareminerals Serum Foundation on this side. I'm going to do the LYS Beauty Serum Foundation on this side. Like I said, just because I don't think that Bareminerals has enough undertones and colors and deep, rich colors for women of color. Okay, let's shake it up. Can you hear? It's very liquidy. So I'm going to go in with the CoverFX primer, the blurring primer. This is just kind of like the primer I always use with any type of foundation I wear. It gives a blurring effect. Not really mattifying, kind of mattifies just a little bit. With the serum foundation, I'm just going to do like a pump. Now it's not coming out as oil. I think this had to mix well. I think it was like some oil residual in the kind of like dispenser part, because now it's not coming out as liquidy or as runny, if you can see that. So so I think I'm gonna do 2 pumps. With a serum foundation or a tinted moisturizer, I usually just like to apply it with my hand. I actually feel I don't need 1 pump. Girl, this is wild to me. This is warm, deep. You can see the color. It's actually giving a lot of coverage. So as you can see, I had hyperpigmentation right there. It is covering this up. Now, girl, this is giving glow worm right now. So I'm gonna, and it is looking, you know, kind of pink on me. Not as pink as the Complexion Rescue matte, but child, that was a whole debacle. But it is pink, as you can see. But this is my skin tone. This is the color it's looking. But one thing I can't say about this, I think it would be easier to correct just once I start to put on my concealer, which is what I would do. So for me, I have normal to oily skin. So again, for this, my skin type, girl, send me to a Rihanna concealer, because I'm shining bright like a diamond, for real. But it looks pretty. Let me come in closer so you can see. You know, I do have a breakout going on. I think it's because I'm recently had surgery and I'm on medication. And so I think that is why, but it looks pretty. Bareminerals, y'all gotta get these colors to get these undertones. You know, who curated the BAREPRO line? Because whoever did that, you know, they did the dang thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the LYS Beauty Serum Foundation, because I think this is a popular one that a lot of women of color would love. I'm gonna take 1 pump of this. And to me, this is the consistency of more of just kind of like a liquid foundation. This is this color. And I'll gonna put it on this side. Girl, see what I'm saying? The undertone. It's a difference. Can you see? Like, girl, pink, yellow, golden. Because I am golden. And I'm just going to take one pump of this. And then again, very dewy, radiant. And then I'm just gonna blend it out. So as you can see, they're both kind of giving off the same amount of radiance. On camera, it's actually coming across that the LYS Beauty is looking a little bit more radiant. And maybe just because it's the color, it's a little golden, so it's just, I guess, kind of more reflective. But in person, to me, they have the same amount of dewiness and radiance. Maybe LYS Beauty, maybe just a little, but they both feel very lightweight. To me, the Bareminerals formula seems a little bit more like oilier or serumier, for lack of better words. And to me, the LYS Beauty kind of goes on and feels more just kind of like a liquid foundation. But they actually both finishes and how they lay on my skin with that particular primer I use, they look very nice. So I am going to finish my makeup, and then I'm going to come back. Let me get in a little closer so you can just see. Is it focusing? Yeah. Can you focus on me? It really looks nice. This is the Bareminerals side. This is the LYS Beauty side. Bareminerals, LYS Beauty. So guys, I've had this foundation on there for like 2.5 hours. Girl, I done went in there and cooked. You gonna see that recipe on my shorts and on my TikTok. So follow me at Naturelle Bombshell. Thanks, girl. Made a vegan creamy pasta, girl. So good. Was eating like a Tilla and Hun. But let's bring it back. Girl, this is nice. This is pretty. Now I will say, as you can see, when I first did it, I powdered it down. I'm already starting to glow a bit. I like to start off, you know, maybe with a matte foundation, then my semi-matte, natural matte, or whatever. And then as my natural oils come through, you know, that's fine. But to start off with such a radiant dewy foundation, that's not my preference. But I will say, girl, it's pretty. It looks nice. Now, I do have qualms about the color in the sense of the two qualms about the color. First of all, I don't think the range is deep enough. Like I say, I have Deep Warm 5. I think that is the next to the last color. Based on the display I saw at Ulta. Now, I'm going to show you pictures of the display, you know, at Ulta to show you the other colors. Because usually in Bareminerals kind of liquid products, I'm usually in a dark category. But girl, she had to go deep. She had to dig deep, and that's wild to me. I think obviously has mixed with my chemistry, with my oils, and I will say now I am, you know, I still have glow coming back through. I did powder this down at first, but obviously it's a serum foundation, so it is going to present a very radiant finish. Now, one thing I will say, it does look pretty. It looks very just natural, you know, dewy, radiant. So for someone with dry, extra dry skin, even normal, or even if you have oily skin, you know, you like to look like a glower. You know, you may be like, you know, lightning bug realness. But if that is the case and that is your preference, you probably would like this. Because it's, to be honest, it really does look pretty. One One thing I will say is that to me, the LYS Beauty side versus the Bare Minerals side, I don't know if you can tell, but it seems like the Bare Minerals side is coming through a bit more radiant now than the LYS Beauty. And as you saw, I powdered them down the same. I use the same primer. You know, the application is the same, but I can just tell that the Bare Minerals side seems to be coming through a little bit more dewy than the LYS Beauty side. And they both dewy, they both radiant. I mean, that's just the finish of the foundation. Also, as far as pores go, I feel that the Bare Minerals is accentuating. Yes, I was like insinuating. No, accentuate is to infer. Accentuate is to accent. Girl, okay, come on. Accentuate these my pores right here, and I think the LYS Beauty side is doing a better job at controlling that, or diffusing that rather. Again, I think you can tell that this side is pinker than this side. The LYS Beauty side is a true kind of like golden undertone, which is my undertone, and then the Bare Minerals side is pink. Girl, so that's what I'm saying. To be honest, girl, the shade range, I'm gonna be honest, is giving Anglo-Saxon realness, okay? Because baby, where's the diaspora, okay, of black people or women of color? Because versus, I will say, with LYS Beauty, you know, I think they have maybe like 35 shades, and to me it's like the finish is the same. And then I think LYS Beauty is like half the price. I think when I looked online, I think it's like $22 or $24. So you get $24 for this, you know, and this is $44 for this. You know, obviously this is more color adjacent to me as a dark skinned, you know, woman of color. And you know, this is next to the darkest shade, so obviously there's a disparity here, okay? There's something missing here, girl. Like, so I'm back. It's 8:55. So I've had this on for approximately like 7 to 8 hours. I don't know why. I think I put this on around like 1:30. Excuse me. I think I put this on like around 1:30 or 2. As you can see, girl, she glowing like and shining, girl, bright like a diamond. Like, I don't know what else to say. So I am going to blot, but before I blot, I just want to come in a little closer so you can see the finish. Now, okay, so this is the Bare Minerals side. This is the LYS Beauty side. And girl, they both are just glow-rageous, like, okay. So obviously quite a bit came off. I mean, it's a serum foundation, so it's not going to have a dry down like a matte and set. But I will say, since I did a blot, a little bit came off right there. And again, this is with just a regular tissue. Maybe if I actually had one of those blotting sheets, it probably wouldn't have taken that much off. So would I recommend this foundation? You know, I'm kind of hesitant to say yes, because like I say, as a woman of color, if the second to the last darkest color is this and this is my color, like, girl, I mean, how many black women can I recommend this to? Like, because it is a lot of women of color that are darker than me. So I think they should have a vast range. But again, like I say, the color range is giving Anglo-Saxon realness. So obviously if you have a medium skin tone, light fair, you know, or, you know, light tan complexion, you'll probably find your shade. But if you are somebody that is, you know, have a richer skin tone, deeper, saturated, you know, more hued individual, girl, you probably ain't gonna find your skin tone, okay? I mean your skin color. But overall, it is a pretty foundation. I mean, it does what it said it was supposed to do. It's radiant, it's a serum, but it's $44. I feel like I put serum foundations in the category with tinted moisturizers. Like, I really don't want to pay $45, almost $44, almost $50 for a serum foundation. You know, I just would do skincare and a tinted moisturizer. That's just my personal opinion, unless it just blows me away. Yeah, so those are my final thoughts. Make sure you check out some of my other videos. Girl, make sure you check out my vlogs, because it's a vibe over here, girl. We be touching down in the streets, baby, okay? So yeah, make sure you stay safe, go forth and prosper. Thanks for watching.